Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your good friend Eric Thompson. So I coach realtors and I coach people how to coach realtors. Please subscribe to the channel because I put out lots of helpful videos just like this one. Subscribe so you get notified right away when I do this. So here's the thing. I get asked all the time from people that I work with. They ask me, how can I not be cheesy? People say, you know what? I don't want to be cheesy. I don't want to be corny. I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be just like the stereotypical person that you would find at a used car lot. All respect to car salespeople, but my realtor friends don't want to be that way. All right. So here's the thing. Let me ask you this. What is the opposite of being cheesy? What's the opposite of pushy and salesy? It's helpful. So if you don't want to be salesy, be helpful instead. And what I know about you is that you naturally are a helpful person, right? You're super helpful. That's the way you are. That's the way that you're wired up. So you have no problem being helpful. So just be helpful. That's all you have to do. Do you know how you be helpful? You say my 5 favorite words. Okay, so here are my 5 favorite words. Would it be helpful if? Would it be helpful if? Would it be helpful if, you guys, is the most powerful phrase you will ever learn in this business. And your mission in life is to say those 5 words whenever you have the chance. Just find the appropriate time, the appropriate place, the appropriate scenario to insert those 5 words into the conversation, and you, my friends, will have an amazing business. That's all you have to do. Just be helpful. The way you be helpful is ask the question, would it be helpful if? So what do you put at the end of that phrase? Well, would it be helpful if I signed you up for my newsletter? Would it be helpful if I signed you up for my e-newsletter? Would it be helpful if I sent you an article that answers that question that you're asking me? Would it be helpful if I followed up with you with some information that really gives you some clarity about what's going on in the market? Would it be helpful if I showed you what your home is worth in today's market, even if you're not thinking about selling? Would it be helpful if I connected you with one of the very best loan originators that I know? They can just give you an idea of what you may qualify for. Would it be helpful if I walked you through the steps and the places where we start to help you with your home search? Would it be helpful if I showed you how I help people to sell and market their home? Do you guys get the idea, right? You get the idea. There are so many different things you could do to add to the end of those 5 words. Would it be helpful if? All you have to say at those 5 words, all you have to do is be prepared to add something to the end of those 5 words. And here's the brilliance of that phrase. It's actually 2 things that are brilliant about that phrase. Number 1 is it forces you to get in the head of the other person to consider what might be helpful. All right, so you have to think about, all right, what would help that person? And then you get to offer that up. The second thing that's brilliant about that phrase is it automatically sets up a next step. So by definition, there has to be a next step because you've just offered up something that would be helpful. They're probably going to say yes, which means now you have to send it to them, which means you can follow up to see if it was helpful and see if they have other questions. And then, my friends, away you go. That's all you have to do. So just be helpful, not salesy. I know you want to be that way anyway. The way you be helpful is say the words, would it be helpful if? And you will have a brilliant career. I hope that this video was helpful. That is a pun intended for sure. Please subscribe. That really helps me out. Please subscribe to this channel so that you get more things like this because I'm committed to help you. All right, I really want to help you. I want to help you to not be cheesy, pushy, salesy. And so please subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you soon.